All right.
Hello?
This is Starduster Stewart from BHAM Radio, 555 on your AM dial, broadcasting live from Van Nuys, California, behind 2 dominating watts of sheer power. Get an adult beverage or a glass of milk for your peeps and settle in for an hour of entertainment live stream with Phlash and Janine in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, wait, I have one of those too. I have that from the party. Yeah, this is from last week. I'm still having a big anniversary party. 20 years. Hey, do I get presents again today? That was so much fun. I had a good time. I don't even know why anybody would have wanted to watch me open up presents for all that time. But
you know what's funny? I was thinking about this. There are, like, my nieces love watching on YouTube people unboxing toys.
Really?
It's a thing. Yeah.
I see you there. Ah, there you are.
Oh, yeah. Hello, Phlash.
Oh, yeah. Unboxing toys.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, all right. I can see through the glasses now.
They unbox things, and I was thinking that's probably what's the similar effect here is people are getting to watch you open up all these things, and it's
I got one of those.
It entertains my 4 and 7-year-old and 6-year-old nieces. So
As long as they actually enjoy being able to watch people open it up, because it just reminded me of going to my nieces. I told my sister that. I said, it's like going to your granddaughter's birthday party, and they have the entire family there. And if you've ever been to one, you know how many gifts they get.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's finally like, just give them money because it'll go by quicker. Because if you get them stuff, they're opening up, and then the younger the kid is, they want to open it up and play with it. And then the parents pulling it.
Box.
What's that?
Or they just want to play with the box.
Yeah, they're like, oh, wow, this is great. Or they want to take it out. And I know then they start screaming. It's like, I want to play with that. No. Well, you got to open them all up first before you can play. So that was a lot of fun. And I didn't cut myself during all those boxes.
You didn't cut yourself. You got a box cutter. And the good news is you actually didn't start crying and saying you just wanted to play with one of the gifts. You had way more maturity than a 5-year-old.
I did. I never stuck on one. But look.
Oh, cool. I have one too.
There's yours. Yeah. Now, did you realize? Now, does yours say different things on each side like mine does?
Mine says, "Oh, say, can you see?" It says, "I'll get it now."
Yeah. Because if I take it apart, I'm going to pull the microphone part off. Now, if you look at this, it says 60s on 6 on that one side, and on the other side of the microphone, they have Phlash on it. What's yours do?
Mine says Janine, and then it says, "Oh, say,
can you see?"
And then I take this off. Look at the detail.
Oh, wow. Yours is really cool as well. Look at, here's what mine does. So mine had the Phlash Phelps, and then it did the backwards alphabet, ZYXWVUTSRQPONMLKJIHGFECBA. And then look at this. It has the 60s on 6 logo.
Oh, that's very cool.
And then see how it's a road?
Oh, I didn't notice that. I thought it was a record.
Well, guess what happens? When you put it together, it becomes a car. And there's the car. And then I realized the car, when it spins, it goes around the track.
Oh,
it goes right around the road.
That is, you know who that is? Jason Stoller. Vicky and Jason Stoller.
Isn't that really incredible? So that's the way that they are positioned together. So once you sit there and I opened it up and went, oh, wow, this is really cool. And you put it together real quick, but you don't even realize it until you start looking at it going, this is really detailed. That's the way it is.
That is very detailed. Yeah. Speaking of very detailed, our intro, thanks to Stuart today.
Oh, that was great. Now, Stuart is the one who paid over $1,000 for a piece of toilet paper I signed, right?
He donated over $1,100 for 2 pieces of toilet paper. And did it come with something else? For American Nurses Association.
It was very a really
Speaking
good cause.
of donating, you may be noticing that on the bottom button, I think it's, well, this side on your Facebook page,
Is that where it is?
there's a donate
Okay.
button for Operation Gratitude. So I wonder if there's going to be prizes maybe for anybody who'd like to be generous and help out Operation Gratitude's amazing mission. And they've given over 2.7 million care packages to our deployed military. I will get more information as the show progresses, but just keep in mind, we do seem to have a pattern now, and we give prizes to nice people who donate to the great causes that we find.
And we've done that before. So I bet I could just start looking around here and eventually find something. Wow, what's that? Oh, you still have your party piece.
I still have my party thing. But I wanted to give some feedback, some funny things. And like I said, we tried really hard to see comments, but it takes time unless we're going to have a 5-hour show. But I wanted to say that my Aunt Louise ended up watching the entire thing. She didn't get to watch it live, the Phlash anniversary live. But because you're talking about so many crazy things all the time, she thinks that you are a live encyclopedia.
Wow, that is really nice, because that was the one thing I think the kids in my class did as well, because in my yearbook, they put a picture of me with the encyclopedias, and this was before the internet existed. There it is. That's me as a little kid with my Harry Potter glasses, and I was called Flashopedia. So when people wanted to know something, they were like, "Hey, Phlash, do you know anything about this?" And it's like, "Hold on, I'm going to find out." So I kept on looking up, and that's what I was always in a catcher's position, and it was in the library. You walk in the library and you always have to walk past the encyclopedias. I seem to be the only person going through all the encyclopedias, whether or not which ones they were, and I wanted to learn about each place, and they were all geographical things I kept on looking up. I remember one day I was trying to find out about our local, and you know about it here, it's out of Annapolis, and it's the Bay Bridge, right? We call it locally the Bay Bridge. And they made a comment about it, and I said, hold on, let me look it up. Well, I'm looking for Bay Bridge, and they're like, you got to look up Chesapeake Bay Bridge, because that's not the only Bay Bridge there is. It's like, oh, you're right. There's so many of these. And then that's how I kept on learning more about some of these. But boy, I'll tell you what, along the way, we had a geography class, and the teacher said, oh, you want to show us where you went on your summer vacation? And one of the kids got up and he said, I went to Ocean City, Maryland. Now we're in Towson, Maryland at the time. And he says, okay, come up here to the world map and show us exactly where Ocean City, Maryland is. And guess what? He points over towards Europe. He goes, how did you get over there to Ocean City, wherever he was pointing? And he said, we took the bridge. There's a bridge that goes right across here. He's pointing the bridge across the Atlantic Ocean. So he needed the geography class. He was already in the 9th grade and still thought that that's what he must have crossed. That thing called the Atlantic Ocean was the Chesapeake Bay. All right. So there you go. A little story behind Flashpedia.
This you just completely illustrated the reason why everybody thinks you're a walking encyclopedia. Really funny things. Stuart, I saw this comment. The show is very cool and at times emotional. We're talking about Flashiversary, by the way. If you didn't watch that show, go back to either of our pages, show 15, and you watch the whole thing. Anyhow, he said, when Phlash went bleep over I fell out of my chair.
So when I fell out of my chair, he fell out of his.
Yeah. We need much. You bring so much fun to folks that we all need during these times. Keep it up. Reach out if I could do anything, but we'll reach out. And then Joan, here's another nice one. So we had a mission, and we'll talk about that later. But what she said is, the shows are great. There are times I'm laughing so hard, I'm crying.
I'm crying. Oh, you took it down quick. There you go. Oh, there she is. Now I see the whole thing. That is really nice. So it's great that they get a kick out of this, especially when we get to some of the slapstick things that do happen around here. But you never know when I'm going to fall out of the chair, and as I brought up before, it's like the Dick Van Dyke Show, because the Dick Van Dyke Show, there's a lot like that. And what did I get there? I got to get my drink. Where's my drink over here? All right.
So what is he drinking? What are you drinking? Okay, just that.
I got to mix something with it, right?
you had gotten a book. Don't go
Yeah.
get it, because I have one too. The 1,000 Places to Go Before You Die, for USA and Canada. 1,000 Places to See Before You Die. But I just want to say something really quick. So for those of you who are being so generous and donating to Operation Gratitude, if one of you could be my designated talliers, you have to go to my Facebook page and Flash's Facebook page and give me the combination of how much money's been donated, because if we get past $500, then we unlock
the prizes. Yes.
So really quick, because you had gotten this book, and I said, you know what's really funny?
Have you ever been?
Yeah. So this is what I would like to ask. It would be really interesting if I just go ahead and let's just see. Tell me
stop. Okay, go do it. Stop. Okay, whatever. So let's see if I've ever been wherever you say. What is it?
That.
Pikes Peak. I was just at Pikes. I was there twice over the last month. I was there. Well, and was it August, July? I was there in July and August. So yeah, Pikes Peak. But pick another one. Just do it again, because that was it. Easy one. Pick one. Stop. This is gonna be a fun game.
Oh, okay.
What's this one?
The Lincoln Trail in. Do you know
Illinois.
where it is?
In Illinois.
Kentucky.
Oh, that part of it. Okay, yeah. It starts out, so it goes from it must start in Hodgensville.
Well, I know that because when I was, Kentucky was my 47th state, and I was sitting with that huge Abraham Lincoln sculpture.
That's on the east side of downtown Louisville. Yeah, you were right there at the Lincoln Memorial.
Yeah.
In Louisville, yeah.
And then the other one was the land of Colonel Sanders, London.
Oh, Kentucky. Yeah, that's a great part. Yeah, because he's buried over there as well. There's, two famous people are buried right next to each other. You got Colonel Sanders, and then you also have Muhammad Ali, who are buried right there. And by the way, if you go see Colonel Sanders' grave, it's a statue of him.
Yes,
it's the bust of him, not the whole statue.
Yeah.
So that's a really good one. Well,
we're at $20, by the way. I'm going to throw this at you because it doesn't seem.
You're going to throw that?
Yes, and I've got Terry giving me an update. So.
Oh my gosh, you're going to throw it?
Just because. All right, here, ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh! At least you didn't walk in there.
Look at this. You bent the pages.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You bent the pages on its throw.
Well,
I can bend it back.
You have a backup one. You could throw it back to me some other time.
All right. Let me play the game back to you. Okay, you ready?
All right, but I don't think it's okay.
All right, you tell me when to stop. You ready?
Stop.
Have you ever been, and actually you have been to this, and you talked about it before. You've been very close. There's two of them, Middle Fork of the Salmon River and Sandpoint. And you have a combination between those two spots. Do you even know what state I'm talking about? You're talking about Sandpoint and the Salmon River.
Yes, I threw the book at him. No, I don't know.
It's you sang at the center of the universe in between these two
Idaho.
points. It is Idaho. What's that?
Just Idaho, or what part? Coeur d'Alene?
Yeah, these are both northern Idaho. Sandpoint is up almost as far north as you can go on the Panhandle. So it's northeast of Spokane, Washington. And then this part right here, the Salmon, this will be a little further south than where you were. So you were in between these two. I do know that.
Yeah. All right. So that's not bad. All right.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I want to do now, real quick, because we could probably talk about that book forever. We had so many people, so I opened my big mouth and I said,
"What'd you do?
You want to be in the fan clan? Let me know." Well, I got inundated with emails, and if some of you haven't heard back, I am sorry, but we've got a waiting list now. So I have one. We're just gonna, and you know what? We're gonna do quick outfit changes.
We gotta. Let me change right now because
quick. Debbie Feinstein is going to. Everybody's going to be able to watch her join the fan clan, right? Now we have Debbie Feinstein.
So I understand you want to be in the fan clan. You ready to do it?
Yes, I am.
Say, I'll pour candle wax on my radio dial.
I will pour candle wax on my radio dial.
No one else comes close by a mile.
No one else comes close by a mile.
Our man Phlash is second to none.
Our man Phlash is second to none.
And the competition bites the big one.
And the competition bites the big one.
Spit on the other stations like a geyser.
Spit on the other stations like a geyser.
They're nothing but flash fertilizer.
They're nothing but flash fertilizer.
And now to become 5011 in the fan clan, you do the weird lip noise, go like that. And then go, who there?
Who there?
Yay, you did it. That's it. All right. That was
And I got
great.
my Phlash shirt on.
Wow.
That's great.
Let me get a better look at that. Oh, that's great. Oh, that does look really good. Oh, yeah. I got the logo on the mug right there.
And I have my mug.
There's your mug
I have my
too.
gator too.
Oh,
Wow.
you are.
Oh, wow. We got this mask.
Yep, I have my mask too. Oh,
There you go.
Yep.
So we make sure we got enough of the things around here. Thanks for getting all those. That was
Hey,
great.
my pleasure.
Well, welcome into the fan clan.
What was that?
I don't know.
Looked like a dream segment the way it came out of it. Was that a dream? When did that
I
happen?
think so, because now we changed. Boom.
Ooh, we're back. Okay, there we go. Drinking out of the same mugs.
And I just want to say, if all of you that are wanting and waiting to join the fan clan, you just need to have some patience, like the name of
That's
my.
patience.
But you
There
know what,
go.
Flash? You know what else I need from you? Because again,
What's
if
that?
we can tally on how we're doing with our Operation Gratitude donations, what would be a nice part to add to the prize pack is you were wearing a red. Does everybody remember the red party hat?
I have it.
You sign that red commemorative, one of a kind, only. There it is. If
I got it. I kept it.
I think I'm going to add that to the prize package. Listen, you guys got to watch all
The
the way
original hat that I wore
Yeah.
for the party.
You got a big head since getting all those presents.
I forgot how you put that on me. That's not easy to fit.
No, it's not. I had to put it on from the other side.
The back. It's got to go from the back.
Oh, I
Because
hope
from
I
here, it'll probably go down. All right. Hold on. Let me get my Sharpie. So you want me to sign the original party hat from the Phlash anniversary?
Yes. And also, with Debbie Feinstein, all of her merchandise, we are getting some people saying they would like merchandise with our new logo. So let us know if you think that would be something you'd want to do and what you would want. Like t-shirts, would you want more phone cases? I would think everybody would want mugs again. But let us know, and maybe we'll open the store for not so limited merchandise with the, very good, Phlash!
There you go. I signed Phlash 1260s on 6, so we don't know who it's going to. So
Because
on this side, that
but-
was your writing original. Happy 20th, Phlash anniversary Phlash. And now my signature on this side.
Yeah, that is perfect. And I think that we're at $85. I think we just need you to give me that so I can.
You want this?
Yeah. Okay. Let's hope it doesn't burn up or something. Oh, there it is. Okay. So here it is, everybody.
Is my signature still?
Because
There-
there's still on there. This is the
It made
commemorative.
That was awesome.
One of a kind. So we have $110, I think, so far donated. So we got to get to 500.
And then that's part of it. Yeah.
This is part of it. This belongs in a shadow box, everybody.
That's a really cool thing. Because you could actually go back and watch the 15th show and say, here's the original one that I was wearing.
In the following show, in the 16th show, we've been doing this for 4 months.
That's how long it's been since the quarantine started. Yeah, when we started a month after that, we started late in April.
Yeah.
After I had already been home over a month, and said, let's just go ahead and do this for the fun of
Large mug.
16th show. Amazing.
16.
What's that?
I think we need candy for our 16th show. Like sweet
Candy.
16. Didn't you go to Hershey Park or something?
I did. I went to Hershey yesterday, and thanks to Sarah, one of the anniversary presents that I got, Sarah got me passes to go to Hershey, and I hadn't been in 2 years. So, and they've just put in the new coaster called Candemonium. And I wanted to go ride Candemonium, and it's like, well, you know what? I'll wait until I see how safe the park is, and we'll get an idea of what it's like. And then, so here I waited till they are open every day until Labor Day, and then the weekends after that. So here it is. I waited, and then I decided you have to do a reservation. And by the way, when you go there, it's the first time ever I've gone anywhere where they've taken my temperature, because they won't let you in if your temperature is over 100.4. And so I walk up, and the guy puts the thing in my head and does it. He goes, "Good, you're good to go. Have fun." And I said, "Well, what did I come in at? You want to guess what my temperature was out?"
I bet you run low. I bet
when I.
You froze. Wait.
Oh no!
Did you say what your temperature was? You froze.
Do you see me now?
Yeah, you're okay now.
I can tell you what it is.
Okay.
So you want to guess what my temperature was?
I say it was 97.8.
I didn't even tell you, and that's what he read it off at. That's exactly what he said.
Okay, I'm going to tell you
97
what. That was
It was 97.8.
Okay, that has always been mine. I think it's very
That was yours?
Low. Yes. Does anybody else run low temperature-wise? I would love to know.
Wow.
But 97.8, we all run. Maybe everybody else is. See, Leslie said it's because you're so cool. She thinks you're 96.
Yeah.
Vegas Yogi donated. Thank you so much. We are at $130.
Wow.
Harry to add them for me because I don't trust my addition skills. So we're moving very well here. So 97.
So you said, look what I got while I was at Hershey as well.
Oh,
I got some dark chocolate. What's that?
I said, did you get me any?
Would you like? You can have this one. I'm not really into chocolate. You want it?
Do you know what? I think I'll take it, but I think I will add that to the prize package.
It may come melted by the time it gets to you, but here, you ready?
Yeah, sure. Let's try.
There you go. There you go. You take that.
Thanks, Phlash. Oh, it's solid.
There you go.
We're good.
It didn't melt, especially as hot as the portal is. That worked. There you go. Well, you got it.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add the ante. You guys are.
Oh wow! I don't have one of those over here.
That's okay. I'm not giving it to you. So far, this is the prize pile.
That could keep on growing. So you never know what's going to be on there.
Yeah. So
that is fun. But Hershey was a lot of fun yesterday and walking around. And here's the story. As soon as you walk in, the new coaster had a line. They said it's 120 minutes to wait to get on the new coaster. So I was like, oh, well, what the heck else am I doing? That's the reason I came here. So I waited. It took about an hour and 10 minutes. And then I realized, you know what? I'll bet if I come back later, there won't be much of a line. I didn't think there would be as short of a line as possible. Went back about 3 in the afternoon, and the line was 5 minutes. It went from 120 minutes at about 11:30 a.m. And by 3 o'clock, the line was 5 minutes.
Oh, wow.
I don't even know if it took 5 minutes for me to get on and off that one.
So that's the secret. I remember when I was
that's exactly what it was.
An amusement park. It was Disney, and I was younger. I was reading this guidebook, and it said, go the opposite direction. Everybody usually goes to the right, go to the left. Yeah. There's a whole science to all that stuff.
Yeah. As to where it is, go to the back of the park first and then work your way forward. Now, if you have a new ride, an example like that, the object is show up when the gates open and run there first and just hope that it's running. Now, that doesn't always work out that way. It'll open a little later. So, but you kind of hope it's happened to me one day. Right. I ran I just lost. Okay. And you got me now?
Yeah, you're a little pixelated.
So I ran all the way down to it, and I got there, and they said it's not going to even open today. Do you want me to come back?
Yeah, we're just gonna try to.
You want me to
go
come
ahead.
back in?
Yeah, bounce out and bounce in.
All right, let me do that.
This is we learned that this might actually help fix sometimes when Phlash is pixelated. We don't know. We're at $175 for Operation Gratitude. If you keep donating, if you're donating $5, by the way, Operation Gratitude, it costs $15 to mail one of their care packages. And they don't just send them to deployed military, they also send them to our first responders. They've been doing so many amazing things. So check their website out, operationgratitude.com, and just so you can learn a little bit more about how you absolutely will be happy to help what they're doing. We're going to get more into them in a little bit. Did you want to add anything else about your amusement park?
I don't know what the last thing you saw was. No, that was my fun getting around there. Am I all right now that I left and came back?
You are actually so much better. You see, sometimes you take a little step back.
And you can fix it. You just got to fill for me while I can go ahead and reset.
Completely clear as a bell. It's amazing. It's
yeah,
amazing. I don't know why it gets that way, but anyhow.
That's the way of the computer world. I guess you heard that all the kids that are on Zoom on Monday, they crashed all the Zooms across the entire country.
Yes.
It was nobody could do whatever they were doing, and it's like everybody Monday, click on. Couldn't handle it.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I did. I heard about that. I had a Zoom call the other day, but thankfully it was after school hours, so nobody interrupted us. But
oh my gosh. Well, it is fun going to the parks and how everybody's walking around and, you social distance and you're not allowed to. Oh, and guess what? They have masked spotters in there. The security for the park is there as masked spotters. They don't let people continue to keep on walking. And if they spot that your nose isn't covered or you don't have it on, that you get stopped. By people.
My gosh. Well, I mean, I just don't understand why people just wouldn't wear them. I guess maybe sometimes I will say I have been trying to tell somebody something and they can't hear me. So my first thing to do is like, no, I can't pull the mask off. I just got to try to talk louder. I told you guys, somebody needs to invent a mask that amplifies your voice.
And then writes the words on your mask.
LED, like.
Yeah, that would be really cool. But I was surprised by that. So that was one of the first bigger parks I've gone in since then. And so, some of them never even reopened, but they found the safest way to reopen. And then, by the way, an example, if I just said, I just want to go ride this by myself, then they're like, yep, you were in the entire row all by yourself.
Wow.
They will not put anybody that you don't know anywhere near you. That's another thing that they will do while you're on. And the guy, there was a guy behind me and he kept screaming. He's like, why did you talk me into this? Because, it's 300 feet high. And if you ever wanted to go 90 miles an hour from 300 feet high, and fly through Pennsylvania, it is just pretty amazing how fast it goes. There's a lot of airtime. Luckily, you have a seatbelt. And by the way, 2 people that were on my train weren't allowed to ride. They could not get them set up. There you go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
People are playing 978 in the lottery because
that was both of our temperatures.
And others clearly as well. Anyway.
The guy could have told me it was 97.8. I don't know. That's what he told me when he did it at Hershey. So there you go.
Let's see. What else do we have here?
Hey, tomorrow's a big day for you. It's tomorrow because we talked about it earlier this morning on the show.
Thought it was today.
Yeah, and I thought it was today. I didn't remember, and I should know this because 6 years ago, when I found out about Janine and what she was doing, one of the listeners had written in and they said, "Have you seen what this girl's doing?" And I said, "No." And I started reading this article, and it was like she just was able to sing the Star Spangled Banner in Kentucky. She's only 4 states away. It's like, man, I wish I would have known about this earlier. And then in the article, it said she still has Hawaii and Tennessee will be the last one, and had the dates. So on my calendar, I wrote it and I put it in. I said, Janine Stang doing the national anthem in Hawaii at Pearl Harbor, Janine doing it at Tennessee for the Titans game. And when I wrote that, I was talking about it. And then once you were done, it's like, well, she did it. She ended up making it to all 50. And then it was about a month and a half later that we got to know each other because of the fact that I talked about you on the air. And that's how we originally met. And people probably know that whole story, but all because a listener said that they saw your story about singing. Well, the last one that you needed for all 50 was the state of Tennessee. And that was back when they did the preseason games, unlike this year. So there was a preseason game for the Tennessee Titans, and you went and sang the Star Spangled Banner at what is now Nissan Stadium,
LP
right?
At the time.
It was called LP, back then. And so that's the place right there on the Cumberland, and you were there, and it was just a wild time. Do you have anything that can represent your 6-year anniversary?
Do you know what I think I'd like to do? Because I do a lot of speaking, although lately it's been virtual. And I get to share the story behind my 50th state, which it meant so much to me personally. As a lot of people know, my mom passed away in 2011. So it's been a while, but I remember going through that journey, and I'm sure anybody out there that's lost somebody so close to them, you always are looking for something for them. I remember, and I actually am going to share this clip because it's part of my speaking, but I think it would be cool for people to see how the end of my journey, I wanted to make sure my mom knew that I had finished. And I did find out somehow. So this is a very interesting story. This is a clip from me talking at an event. I forgot what state. I think I was in Connecticut, but here it is.
50th state story. Anybody want to know how this whole thing ended? Okay. So August 28th, 2014, I was at the Tennessee Titans versus the Minnesota Vikings game in Nashville. This is a picture kind of like in the middle of the day. I was getting ready in the morning at the hotel, and who's the first person that you want to call when something exciting is happening in your life? Your mom. Well, I couldn't do that. So I did what I felt was the next best thing. I told God to tell her, and I thought nothing else of it. It was a crazy day. The Today Show was doing a segment. I had a film crew follow me. It was all this stuff. Before I knew it, the day was over, and I was standing at the sidelines getting ready to go on. And I remember looking up at that point, and the sky no longer looked like that. There were dark clouds all over the stadium. And as they were doing the pregame announcements, I could feel some raindrops on my arms. And I'm like, well, I have the microphone. So they were talking about a rain delay. I'm like, I don't care. I am still singing. So they're introducing me, and it starts to drizzle. Then I'm singing. And about halfway through, wham, the sky opens up, downpour. But I finished, so I was really happy. We got back to the hotel, and I was going through some pictures that were posted on Facebook from that performance, and I was shocked that they actually came out okay, like the rain suspended, sort of looks like sparkles, right? And of course, I thought of my mom and what I would have given just to have her there with me that day, to see her face smiling from the crowd. So I started scrolling through some of the comments, and there was a comment from some guy, no clue who he was, and he wrote, "The rain was tears of joy from the people in heaven." So my mom, if there's one person that can convince God to make it rain, it would be her.
And here is
wow.
photo.
I got to wipe my eyes. That is, gosh, that is so incredible. It's such a powerful story about how the rain and the tears. Oh my gosh, your mom had it happen. Woo. I'll tell you what, the entire movie, if you've never seen your entire documentary, that's only a clip of it, but you'll be laughing, and then that'll come up and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm crying again. Man, that's something.
It's really crazy because having that moment in my head, I was like, it's just going to be a disaster in your head trying to figure out, well, this is the last one. Are they going to cancel the game? All these different things. And then out of it comes this really cool photo.
That's
and Phlash, I know you haven't, but I'm going to give you this photo.
Oh, wow. I get one. Yay.
All right. There you go. There you go.
Woo. All right. There you go. This is such a great photo. You signed one of these for me before. Now I got a blank one here.
And now you have a blank one. And then you can have this DVD. You have the old one, but this is the new packaging. There you go.
Oh, I like that. I've never seen it look like that.
Oh, what? There. Okay.
Oh,
there.
you're
Sorry,
coming head first through.
There you go.
Look at that. That's new packaging. That's really
New
good.
packaging.
And it's shiny with the. Look at that. Let me see the back. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, that's the whole
Yeah,
DVD. That's
different.
great.
But what I want to say is, again, because the whole purpose of this show is to help raise some more support for Operation Gratitude. What many people know from watching the DVD, but also just kind of following me on social media, is that about my 20th state in, I started collecting cards for Operation Gratitude. Mm-hmm. And here is a little excerpt from, I know we got a couple of videos for this show and we usually don't, but this is an excerpt from the actual movie, me talking about finding out about Operation Gratitude. And then I want to say something about it. So
I got in touch with a woman named Carolyn Blashik. She's the founder of Operation Gratitude, which is an organization that sends out thousands of care packages every year to military personnel who are deployed. And in those care packages, there's always a handwritten note to people in uniform. So I said to Carolyn, I'm going to all these venues across the U.S. What if every place I go, I set something up so private citizens, everyday people from all over the country write thank you notes to go into these packages that you're sending out? And Carolyn said, go for it.
And here's
oh wow.
So
that is wow. Do I get one of those? Because I've signed one before, but I'd like to have one to sign.
I don't know why I'm doing this, but here you go. No, you gotta watch the end of the show, people.
There you go.
The cards, and on the back it has the picture now because I finished, but I still use those cards. And a lot of times when I speak at events, people actually write a card. Yeah, it's a blank note for you, Phlash. You can write something to one of our deployed military.
That's great. These are always nice to do. I did a number of these before, and you never know who's going to read these things, or if you leave an email address or something, they may get back to you. And it's happened before to a lot of people who've signed it.
And you could even look on Operation Gratitude site. There's something they had on the Today Show where I think there were two separate sides of the country. They wrote, one wrote, he served, and then he was writing to somebody who was in his position, and they connected. There are so many connections that are made. I know that everybody has their phone and everything, but there is nothing that could replace the written letters that our military get, our first responders get. So because of Carolyn Blashik, who was the founder and is the founder of Operation Gratitude, she inspired me. I was very close to, I guess, maybe like early on in my mission, and I had met her, heard about her. She took me for a tour through their facility. And I remember thinking, this is one woman who knew there was a need. She was like a mom, I want to make sure all of our deployed get something from home. And now it went from 1 million. I got to see the 1 million package ceremony. 2.7 million packages. That's just for the deployed military. They're doing so many more things. So this is why if you got $5 that you could just donate, you may win, or a little prize package. But more importantly, you're enabling our people who are putting it all on the line for us, writing a blank check, saying, I'll give up to including my life to serve. And for us to take the time you can even do some things. If you don't want to donate money, there's virtual volunteerism. You can take the time to write cards. You could knit scarves, all these different things. So for that, it is Teddy Award time.
Woo! There it is. Hey.
For Operation Gratitude. I couldn't get them both on the screen together.
There's Teddy. That's great. That's Teddy. There, and he's really there behind you right now.
And there's Teddy. Patience. Whatever that is. So I know we've got only about 20 minutes left. Let's just see. We're at $185. If we get to $500, you might want to start donating a little more, because you just might like what we have. But in the meantime, let's do some Flash and Tell. Do you have anything, Flash, for Flash and Tell?
After last week, and I opened up 60 different things, and I really don't have anything to show, because I think you've seen most of it. Most of it's just I have lined up behind me. That's and it's all over there. If you can. That's my doorbell.
Is the doorbell ringing? I mean,
I hear it.
So that's everything. Hold on a second. That's everything that you got.
Oh, yeah. This is, well, it's pretty much everything. I tried to line them all up. Can you see it?
Yeah, I see it. These are all the packages, and then unpackaged. Wow, Phlash. And
there's actually there is more, and something's at the door. I better go get it.
You better go. It's probably like, who knows?
Uh-oh.
You better hope it's not somebody. It's just a
Hold on.
package.
Let me find out what's
Okay.
going on. Oh man.
All right. So in the meantime, while Phlash is running around, what I wanted to just remind you guys, for a lot of you that are signed up to Janine's team, is we've got a really cool mission. If you text USA to 33777, America's oldest known veteran is turning 111 years old, and his name is Lawrence Brooks. And to get the address and all the information, you can join my team. If you haven't gotten the email, I'm looking for the photo because I do have it. There it is. And let me just try to pull this away. You could take a screenshot if you want to send Lawrence Brooks a birthday card. His birthday is September 12th, one day after my mom's birthday. And we'd love to make sure he gets a ton of cards. So to join all those other types of missions, you could just text USA to 33777. I will make sure everybody gets it that joins. And I'm trying to, there you go. What do you got, Phlash?
Look at the size of this box. I'm over here.
Oh, wow. And if you're blocking all the light. Okay, well, that is interesting. It says,
Oh, that's the other side.
oh, someone must really like you. Taste of Chicago. Chicago.
Yeah. Taste of Chicago. Wait, here we go. Let's see what's inside of here. Ooh, it's cold, whatever it is. Uh-oh. Get the top off. All right. What the heck is in here? Hey, look. I got more Garrett. I'm going to assume that's the popcorn, maybe like more of what I just had.
I don't know. You actually did get a can that was I think that was the exact same.
Almost. It has the Chicago skyline on the other one. Okay. Wow. Look what's in here. You ready for this taste of Chicago? I got pizza.
Oh, that's deep dish.
It is. There's a pepperoni and a sausage one. How wild is that? How nice is that?
That is really
That
cool.
is it.
Dinner yet?
Yeah. So you want to, maybe we'll go ahead and make these.
Oh, that would be
That
nice.
is great. Thank you so much for sending those in. This is do we know who this one came from?
I
Lou.
don't know.
It came from Lou
Usually.
in Northbrook, Illinois.
Oh, wow.
This is that dish.
Well, I would
That
hope
is
it came
really nice.
from the Illinois area. That
I am
must be. Is that for your Flash anniversary? You know,
Yeah, that's Flash anniversary, and I'm going to go ahead and try to keep it cold.
I will say this, and I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm going to do it anyway because I'm still getting people that are asking
Okay.
if they could send you something. Hold on, I'm getting an update.
Oh.
220 Flash, Terry, $255.
For Operation Gratitude. That's pretty good.
Terry, thank you for helping. Terry is our accounting department. For those who are asking, Flash, I'm sorry, but people are still asking if they could send stuff to you. And we might as well just let you take that address.
There it is.
And we'll make sure that Flash gets them, and
Look at
somehow
that.
they'll end up at his door. So if you want
Did
to
you-
add, or you want Flash to get on an episode of Hoarders, somebody said that last week.
Check out this. Look at this mic that we got.
Oh,
Isn't that
that's a
great?
nice microphone.
Yeah,
almost-
watch. Let me turn it. Here, I'll turn it on. You ready?
Oh, wait. Are you going to have feedback?
Hey.
Oh,
Hey.
wow. Why don't you use that?
a hound dog crying all the time. What's that? What's that, Janine?
That's like,
See how? See how much deeper it makes your voice when you talk into this.
Yeah. Oh yes, totally.
Oh yeah.
You learned that
It's
from
time
Elvis.
for
He gave you
the Twilight Zone. Rod Serling in the Twilight Zone.
I don't think it's changing your voice. I think.
No, see, it normally sounds like this, but when you turn it on, it then sounds like this.
Oh,
Livestream.
we're not doing that, but that is very funny. Anthony Lanting is saying, cook the pizza in the portal.
Oh.
No, because
no, that would be pretty messy.
Root
if you
beer
did
almost
that.
wrecked my computer, and that was just root beer.
That was good. All right, we had some really good things in here.
Yeah, I'm going to talk through mine, and it does not change my voice at all. See that, Phlash? Doesn't change.
Oh,
my
okay. Oh, that's your other one. See, yeah, this one wouldn't do it. This will not change. That doesn't do anything different. Oh man, but the other one.
Okay, so I'm leading.
You talking to this one, then all of a sudden you really sound like a 50 star. Viva Las Vegas! You see,
You just inherently have a 60s sounding voice, though. You wouldn't work with the 50s.
Oh, well, they're kind of the same.
What do the 40s sound like? Is that more of a 40s looking microphone?
Oh, they were. Oh, yeah, that is very 40s too. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it was. Yeah, well, the way it was in the 60s. You got stacks and stacks of wax. You got to pick the click and watch oldie but goodies, noise but goodies. You got the top 10 of the world of Sally Radio. Wonderful wino. She always told her that was wonderful wino. 1750 dial just above the police call scan. That's exactly where we were located. That was it.
That's a nice. That is really. Hold on.
All right, Bibba, workout. There you go.
Now, anyway, I don't know.
Ooh-wee, tiddly bop. That's where.
I am not paying attention to you right now. I actually just thought of something.
Yeah.
I wanted to say today is just because day.
Yes. That was a song. That was a song by somebody you probably don't know. It's called Just Because by Anita Baker. Which
was then made by
Gloria Stefan. That's our own running joke. Every song that has ever been done that Janine does not know, she'll know it because Gloria Stefan has done a remake of it. And so just say Gloria Stefan probably remade it, and then it's usually right.
Exactly. When I was
that was 1989. You weren't too old in 89 to even probably remember. You may remember just because.
I was not even born, but that's okay. What I wanted to do is remind people, because it's Just Because Day, and I'm also trying to decorate this. Boring. I can't. This is so hard. For anybody that thinks this is easy to do things in reverse all the time, it's here. Okay, so here are my postcards that I stole from Phlash for the Flashiversary, right over here. And what I would love is, I think this would be very inspiring for the person doing it as well as everybody else learning about it. Because we'll launch it on Just Because Day, we're going to call this new portion of the show Share Your Kindness, which means if you'd like to send me a postcard, you can't unless you do an act of kindness.
Oh.
So for instance, let's just pretend I believe this is Jean Pittsbitter. So
there you go, Michigan plate.
If you would like to be part of my postcard wall, come up with an act of kindness and tell me about it. Not to brag about yourself, but because one simple act that you may do may inspire other people. Like Carolyn Blashik with Operation Gratitude, her reaching out and saying, I want to give all these care packages to all of our military deployed. I know she made an impact on me, and who knows how many other people this ripple effect can have. So if you want to have your postcard on my wall, I know it is a very small amount of space. So you do an act of kindness, tell me about it. You can say, I'd like to remain anonymous. That's fine too. And I will read it when I get them on the show. And maybe it'll make somebody realize that they too can do what they can with what they have. Phlash, what's the end of that quote?
Do what you, oh gosh, you say it all the time. And why do I not remember?
I mean,
what is it with what you have?
Where you are.
Where you are. That's what the last line is.
Oh, Flash. You know what? Next postcard I get better be from you. Okay.
I got to go out and try to do something now. What could I possibly do? All right. I'll do it when I'm on the road, whatever it may be.
Yes. It could
I
be
gave that guy the mask. I gave that guy the mask. Remember that?
Yes. Okay. So there's the challenge, everybody. Share your kindness. And if you need the address to send that, I will put it back on right there.
Woo. All right. There you go.
So
That's it.
That was launched on Just Because Day. Share your
perfect
kindness.
Oh man, well this has been a lot of fun to have all this going on right here, and we've had so many things that have gone on. And you know what we never did get a chance to see is, I don't know if you still have it, because we talked about how tomorrow's the anniversary of your performance. Is there any way that we could actually see the performance that you did of the Star Spangled Banner 6 years ago tomorrow? Do you have anything like that?
You know what's crazy is I bet I could share my screen.
Okay.
If the 50th state, this is Tennessee, that's what I was talking about. You could watch me sing in the rain.
Oh, wow.
Okay, yeah, sure. I will. Let's get that. But if I play it, you gotta stand up, Flash, and put your hand on your heart.
Hold on. I'm gonna get everything together. I'm gonna take, let's say your photo. Okay. I will hold the DVD. Okay. See if we can get it held right here. I don't want to cover that. I want to cover this, and I need to have this hand and this.
Oh my goodness.
Something like this.
We're
what do you got?
$455. So we're only $45 away from $500 for Operation Gratitude.
Oh, good.
So if you haven't donated yet, and if I play this video of the 50th state, if you haven't, you gotta get us over the top, because you just never know what's gonna happen. Remember, you're gonna get. I know we don't have a lot of time left, but there's gonna be some other things in a little bit. But here is a little nostalgic.
All right.
Remember what was going through my head when this was happening, and the connection that I was able to have later on that night. Knowing that my mom knew somehow. So here it is, State 50, 6 years ago tomorrow. I'll stand too.
As LP Field is her final stop, and she'll become the first person to ever sing our national anthem in all 50 states.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Janine, for stopping by Janine's table. Wonderful job.
Thank you.
She's providing cards for each of you to sign. They go directly to
You're a trooper.
Thank you.
You're a trooper.
Thank you.
What are you doing?
Oh, standing out here with you.
You got rained on?
Right, the pipe burst when you started singing. Oh,
And you're still holding the picture.
I still, it's all wet,
just
but
stood in the rain.
everything is. So, I apologize. I got everything wet.
You know what's sad, Phlash, is you know what I was going to show everybody? I should have handed this to you first.
Oh, what's that?
So did you see at the end where it was Sean Phillips from Minnesota Vikings? He told me after I finished singing, which, by the way, I need to stop and say to all who have served and are serving, we appreciate you. And that whole journey was done in honor of all the things that you've done. So I need to say that. But Sean Phillips, when I was finished singing, he handed me this towel. And
wow, that's really the Gatorade towel.
He said to me, he goes, you know, I was thinking of, I felt bad. He goes, I was going to walk over while you were singing and hold it over your head. But
that would have been nice.
So, Phlash, it's sort of like you were there that day now.
I feel like it. I was standing out in the rain.
So, you want to dry off with the towel, Phlash?
If you'd like to throw it over here, go ahead. Oh, that is awesome.
Oh, that's great.
Oh my God.
All right, go ahead that's really Phlash. I don't know how that happened. I've never heard, people have watched that a lot on YouTube. No one's ever written me and said that they ended up getting rained on like that. I don't know how that happened.
Look at my shirt.
Oh,
my pants are
too.
I was really there.
You've got the yes, I don't think anybody's gonna tell you weren't.
Well, thank you for the towel. This is a classic. What the heck is that?
What?
I thought I just saw. Look at this. You signed it.
I don't remember doing that.
How did you not remember? You even dated it. It says 8/20/7/20. That's today's date.
The portal. You know, well, I didn't know you were going to be sopping wet and you were going to need that towel like that, but that may end up as part of the prize package. I don't know if we're over 500 yet. We only have like 3 minutes left to the show. I think we're at 500. So we're thinking this is going to possibly happen, but I think we might need to sweeten the pot for anybody else. So while you're toweling off, oh my God. Phlash, I need you to do me a favor.
Okay.
The picture that I don't know, I gave you that 8x10.
Yeah.
You know, that you got, now it's completely, well, everybody will never be able to say that this photo didn't experience the same rain from.
It's got raindrops on it. Oh.
The tears of joy. That's what that is, Phlash.
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't I just sign it? I'll sign this and then pass it on to you.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Put the date. That's okay. Nobody's that actually makes it more, I think that makes it more valuable.
Okay, here you go. I finally felt like I was there.
Okay, that's good.
2,191 days later.
Is it really? 2,191 days?
August. You said August the 28th of
5 years.
2014. Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 20. If I did my math right, it should be 2,191 days. And I'll sign it here.
Okay.
And you want me to date it too? I'm going to date it.
Yeah, I think the date it.
What is today? 8/27/20. Okay, hold on. Here, I can't believe I'm signing your photo. It's all wet.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh, geez.
Well, yeah. So, yeah.
Do you want it?
Yeah.
All right. Here.
Somebody said Cynthia said the portal will dry it. I don't think it's
no, it'll dry it that
look
quick.
at it soaking wet.
It got all wet on this side. Wow.
Wow. Oh,
Let me look at it again. Show that. Did the signature stay on it when I did it?
Everything's all good. It's all intact.
Oh, it made it. Okay.
Okay. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm glad you signed the top because I usually sign the bottom corner. So that
All right.
worked.
Well, I got the DVD. You want to throw that in?
Oh, yeah. Give me that. Sure. That's wet too, huh?
Yep.
No.
There you go. You get it?
Ah, whoa. There's water dripping from my
There's
screen.
water dripping from that.
Okay,
And
so
look at
listen,
this.
I'm doing this for fun. This is so that people donate to Operation Gratitude.
And this is the card, and it's all soaked right now.
Oh, just give it to me, Phlash. I mean, I'm not going to give this to anybody. Well, I don't know if anybody wants this, but I will give you. Whoever gets these, whoever wins this, I will give you some more of these blank cards so you can write them and give them to Operation Gratitude. I think that sounds like a good deal.
Wow.
He looked it up before, Bill. I don't know. We all know that.
No, 20. I think it's 2191. I think if you had the dates right, that should be right.
We're going a little.
That's
over
what I
time.
signed. If it's not right, it's a misprint. But that's what's on there now.
Will you sign the towel? I don't know if we've hit 500, but somebody's going to want the towel too. Oh, we're at 500. Wait!
It did it! Celebrate.
We're going a little overtime. 500,
wow.
Terry. Wait, I want to thank Terry. The donation link is not updating. That's okay. But we're at $545. Terry's not going to like that sound. Well, let me sign this because now this is actually going to somebody. Now, listen, you got to tune in. You got to sign that towel.
Okay.
You got to tune in to the show next week. This time, same bat station, same bat place, because we're going
Phlash. It's the Phlash channel.
Yeah, same Phlash. Oh, whoops. Sorry, Phlash.
Batman and Phlash are part of DC. That's good.
Yeah. And sorry about that. We will put all the names of the people that donated into one of my trusty buckets, and we will pick out a winner. Now, I may divide this up like maybe one person. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Weigh in if you want me to like divide up like one person gets this and one person gets the towel and one person gets the DVD, or just all one big prize package. Maybe if we go past like 1,000, I'll divide it up or something. Okay? I don't know.
There you
but
go.
I'm going to find this now.
Okay, so now you got my signature here.
Yeah, thank you.
And then your signature there.
And I'm going to go ahead and sign this right here. I could say, yeah.
Does it sign all right because how wet it got for me?
I'm signing. I dried off this area. Okay, hang on, everybody.
Oh.
Let's see.
Hey, I'm dry. So I've had to dry all the water off on this towel. Is somebody going to want the one that was used? Well, I guess so, maybe.
Yes. Hold on a second. You could throw it to me in a second.
Okay.
All right. I'm just going to put my name and you put the date. So I'll say, what do I write? Oh, I will say this. When people ask me to sign my photos, it ends up looking like a yearbook photo. Like, I write like all this stuff and then I rip it up and sign it again. The donation was anonymous. Interesting question. Well, hopefully it still shows up on the back end. So I'm going to talk.
Oh, that's very nice.
That. All right. So Phlash, I will take that towel.
You ready?
Yeah, go ahead and throw
it over there. Here it comes. It unraveled.
Okay, well, here. Oh, geez. Well, now I've got the towel back, and it's a little bit sticky. So here's the whole prize, everybody. We did it! I am so excited. That is awesome. Over $500. We know the exact number. When I get it, I'll do it. The person who donated the MI. I don't know what that means. Okay. So somebody's going to get all this. I mean, how exciting is this?
Look at my driving arm. You want to see the difference between what color I am and what color my
My grandfather used to have that. 'Cause he listened-
That's what I would look like if I never went out into the sun. I would look like that.
Wow.
Boy, I could burn very
surprised you
easily
don't
because
burn, yeah.
that's how many miles I've been riding with my arm, the left arm right here out the window. So that's why you can see what color I really am.
That's what they call, my grandfather. My grandfather used to sit in his car with the window rolled down and listen to the baseball game with one hand out of the car, and he would always have farmer's stand, Vegas. Thank you. Okay, so let's see. Kim Payne has the idea here. The person who donated the most and random. Okay, so we'll give the person who donated the most. What do they get? And then the random. All right, Kim.
Instead of one person getting everything, you should divide it up with maybe different people or do a drawing.
Give prizes to the person.
Let's do that.
All right, so you know what? I'll take some suggestions.
Okay.
But we'll figure it out. I'm so happy we don't have to do a part 2 for the show. You guys are awesome. And let me tell you something. The money that you donated to Operation Gratitude, I can attest. I know the founder. She is an amazing person. She's inspiring. And all the people who work with them are such awesome people. You did a good thing tonight. I am very proud of all of you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You guys are awesome. Please tell your friends to subscribe to the YouTube channel or like our Facebook pages so that they too can be bothered by us for an entire hour. Thursday.
There's some water I just need to clean up in here. I got to call to get my sprinkler system fixed.
Where's Jim when we need him? Jim's not offering a cleaning service.
Like, can you come in? Last week it was all the packages all over the floor. It took over a day to clean them all up, and then now I have them set up nicely over here. But boy, now the water that rained down on me. Oh man, it was like Lady Gaga and who does the song with her?
I don't know that song. I should know that. That's
the new one that they do.
Ariana Grande?
Ariana Grande. Yeah, both of them sing it together, and they have the rain. They're going to do it on the Grammys or the Billboard Awards or one of those. But that's it. That's what I did. I got rained on.
That is what happened to you. And
so
it's
did you.
Literally there. Yes, I got rained on 6 years ago or 2,191 days ago. And
according to my calculations. I hope that's right.
So thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. Before I start my Italian goodbye, as my husband says, I can never say goodbye to anybody. It takes about an hour. Phlash, is there anything you want to say before we leave?
No. Anybody have a dryer? Ready to go. I'll throw it in the wash immediately. I got to get out of the wet clothes.
For your shirt. We don't want your rained-on shirt.
Yeah, that'll come back. That'll rotate back in.
All right, well, listen.
So that's it. Until tomorrow morning.
Yes, tomorrow morning. And one last thing is, if you're looking for a way to help Operation Gratitude, go to their website. They have virtual volunteerism, knitting, all those really cool, fun things. So listen, the show is terrible, awful, disgusting. See you next week, of course.
That's got to be Bill.
Terry, thanks for being my impromptu accountant. Hopefully Terry added it right. Otherwise, we have a problem.
That was great, though.
Good night, everybody. See you at 7 p.m. next week. Bye.
Woo, that was fun. It'll be going into